Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do something on my jeans. I just bought these new jeans. They're cheetah printed and I really like them. They fit okay. Um, they're not stretchy, but they're kind of stiff. But what I want to do today is just give them a little personality, zhuzh them. I'm trying to follow some trends, but include my own personality. So I have purchased some of these nice embroidered patches. True confession, I bought them from Temu, a whole pack for, I don't know, I can't remember how much it was, but I have picked out a few that I like. And I've got a mirror in front of me and I'm going to just kind of place them, um, and I'll pin them in places. And then you can come along and see what you think. Maybe put a smaller one on the back underneath my pocket, kind of something like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to play with some of these patches and just, put them all up and down the sides and maybe one along the bottom. So let me play a little bit with that and then I'll come back. I'll pin some on and show you what it looks like. Okay? So far I've pinned a few patches along the one side and down along the bottom of the other leg. Um, if you'll notice, I had a whole package of these embroidered patches, and I just tried to sort out the ones that have a more similar color, a similar theme, and they will go on the pants also. I've pinned a couple on the back just to incorporate the back pockets. So right now they're pinned, and then they do say they're iron on, and on the back there is a coating. I would really doubt that these would stay on by ironing. I'm going to try to iron them just to kind of keep them in place, but we together are going to be sewing them by hand or by machine, but probably mostly by hand. Here is I've loaded up the free motion quilt foot. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And this is only going to work on part of the pants that I can get under in my machine. Um, so it might not work, probably won't work on the side. I'll be doing that by hand and we'll do that together. But I just wanted to show you what is available if you have this on your machine. And it is a darning foot or an open quilt foot. And if you follow the instructions on your machine, you can see this. And what it does is it actually gets to it's more flexible than an ordinary sewing foot where you just go front and back in a straight line. This goes all the way around. So it just follows along on anything you do. If you are quilting or doing free motion, I have already done a test sample. Always do a test sample on something else that's a scrap piece of fabric. And what it does is it just lets you follow along at any direction. And if you use coordinating thread, no one will even know that it's there. So I'm going to continue to do that here, and then we'll go over to the hand sewing. Here. So I'm just going to slip stitch all the way around this patch, and I have just randomly put the patches all the way down the side of the leg, and like I showed you earlier, even on the back pockets. There was no pattern, just where I thought it looked nice, and use that creative outlet for yourself. And let me know, what kind of patches would you put on your jeans? Would they be flowers or would they be butterflies? There's rainbows, there's, those comments, it'll be good, that kind of thing. So Let me know what you would choose. So again, what I'm going to do is slip stitch around there. I'm using a big needle with a big eye in it just to kind of punch through this patch. And remember, I thought it had plastic on there as an iron-on. No, I think that's just there to seal all the threads in that patch because it definitely was not an iron-on. Okay, so as you're doing this, remember, this is your time, your little quiet moment of peace, your time to be able to breathe and just erase some of the noise that goes on around us, because there is a lot of noise around us. And if we don't carve out some special moments for us, it just gets overwhelming. Our minds need time to heal. We need time to breathe and be sure to do that for ourselves. Okay? And if it's not stitching, what would you do? Would you write a letter? Would you color? Would you doodle? Anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be sewing. It can be walking. It can be being in nature. But put it in your calendar. Make an appointment for yourself. You deserve it. Well, here they are. What do you think? I know one thing. Every time I wear them, I'll be reminded of this day. Creativity is an opportunity to cancel out the noise, breathe deeply, and it gives us a moment to heal. So I encourage you, take a look at your own wardrobe and see if there's anything there from a fresh perspective. You can do anything you want. You can embellish it with patches like this. You can paint, you can bleach, you can cut, or maybe sewing isn't what you want to do. Maybe you just want to paint or write a letter. I encourage you to take some time to do that creative project and enjoy that. It's good for the soul. So anyway, this is what Mending Moments with Rita is all about. I hope to see you again. And let me know if you like this. And let me know what project you're going to work on. Take care.